Breville the Barista Touch Impress Review, the best value automatic home coffee maker for all skill levels. Anyone can make cafe-level coffee at home with this bean-to-cup machine that does the hard bits for you. The Barista Touch Impress combines Breville's automated dosing and assisted tamping technology with a new generation of AutoMilQ frothing and an intuitive touchscreen to make it the company's most advanced automatic coffee machine to date. This offering comes in a more compact form factor than the company's top-of-the-line devices, and it brings the price point of fully automated cafe-level coffee at home down significantly too, all adding up to make this the best automatic home coffee machine on the market. 1. Design. It has been about a decade since I've been behind the stick at a coffee shop, so my espresso chops are, understandably, not what they used to be. Going into testing this machine, I was a bit concerned about how long it would take me to shake off the rust and start pulling quality shots of espresso again. Thankfully, the Barista Touch Impress goes out of its way to make espresso and espresso drinks essentially foolproof. It comes with a built-in grinder, tamper, and milk frothing wand, so there's no need to pick up any extra gadgets. The touchscreen controls allow the user to select which type of drink they'd like to make from a menu of traditional espresso-based drinks like lattes, flat whites, and Americanos. From there, the machine gives step-by-step instructions with visual cues on how to make the selected drink. 2. Dialing in. Most importantly for novices, the Barista Touch Impress removes the crucial and sometimes frustrating step of dialing in. This machine constantly monitors different variables in the brewing process and gives feedback so the user can make the adjustments necessary to pull the best possible shot. For example, the built-in tamper not only applies the ideal amount of pressure to the ground coffee, but it also measures the amount of coffee in the portafilter to ensure the correct dose. 3. Materials. The Barista Touch Impress seems to have been designed with a lot of forethought and care. The overall build quality is sturdy. The machine is mostly covered in stainless steel plating with plastic accents on the hopper. The water tank is made of solid, translucent plastic and is removable for easy filling. The built-in grinder has stainless steel conical burrs and works seamlessly with the lever-activated tamper to deliver a perfectly ground and tamped portafilter full of coffee. 4. Steam wand. When it comes to whipping up lattes, the steam wand has a built-in temperature control to make sure the milk is properly steamed for each espresso drink. The settings also allow the user to make adjustments based on which type of milk is preferred. Everything works together seamlessly, which adds to the overall ease of use. The machine even comes packaged with all of the tools necessary to keep everything clean and operating smoothly. 5. Taste. Above all, the Breville makes tasty drinks. All of the features that make pulling shots of espresso easy also ensure that they turn out properly brewed. It did take a few tries to get the grind coarseness perfect, but I was quickly able to pull delicious shots of espresso with a perfect, golden crema. The steam wand made frothy and properly heated milk for tasty lattes as well. A coffee machine can look great and promise a wide range of features, but the one area that is impossible to fake is if it can make a good coffee. The Barista Touch Impress builds on Breville's wide range of home coffee machine technologies to offer a setup that is up there with the best coffee you can make at home. The starting point for good home coffee is the grinder, and Breville has used precision burrs from well-known European grinder manufacturer Barista to ensure the most consistent grind possible. Coffee nerds aren't afraid to get granular about grind size, so you can spend thousands on more precise grinders, but for a home machine like the Barista Touch Impress it's really only about grinding consistently and fine enough to produce excellent espresso through a 54mm single-wall portafilter. Throughout testing, I found that the grinder did a good job of repeatedly grinding recently roasted within a month coffee designed to be had with milk. The Barista Touch Impress is able to then turn these grinds into espresso shots with consistent and thick crema that covers the whole top surface in the vast majority of cases. The 54mm portafilter is a slightly smaller surface area than 58mm commercial group heads, which allows Breville to get away with using a smaller pump. This is a really sensible solution in a home machine, as it produces an excellent coffee in a much more compact footprint, but the device did occasionally run an errant shot where the coffee puck would create enough pressure to force a significant over-extraction when no settings were changed. It only happened a couple of times over the testing period, making it a problem rate of about 1 or 2 in around 300, so we don't expect the grind size error to upset anyone, but it is indicative of why someone might invest in more precise professional components. When it comes to milk, the AutoMilQ frothing capabilities are great for dairy, but your results will vary a bit for the alternate milks. Part of this equation is that alternate milks are simply less well suited to holding microfoam volume due to their lower protein concentrations, but you can probably get around 20% better volume and consistency if you are a well-trained barista doing your best work. Some fanatics may disagree, but I found this to be a perfectly acceptable trade-off for not actually having to invest the time to froth milk at all, since you still get a great coffee at the end. Where the AutoMilQ really shines is in consistency. It's not easy to adjust your frothing technique between different milks and achieve perfectly consistent results, so the AutoMilQ is likely to make better milk for those times friends come over with novel coffee requests. The AutoMilQ system means you're free to continue entertaining, but you can always transition to manual mode and take control if you really need a coffee to be perfect. Breville's water dosage tech means that there's less variability in shot volume when a shot is over or under extracted, saving extracted coffee from the sink for anyone who has their coffee with milk. The user interface is really simple to use and allows you to do everything you would want, and refilling water, emptying the drip tray and the cleaning procedures are all straightforward and give you step-by-step instructions on the screen. While more expensive professional-level machines will allow you to undoubtedly make better coffee, the Barista Touch Impress makes a great coffee, and it does it consistently, without needing much oversight from a user. There's really nothing more you could expect from an at-home coffee machine. Buy it if you're serious about espresso and want the machine to do the work for you. The Breville Barista Touch Impress gives you everything you need to make solid espresso at home. The touch controls and automated feedback take a lot of the trial and error out of the process and make sure your espresso drinks turn out drinkable. It's a bit of an investment, but it's a worthwhile one if you are dead set on making your own espresso drinks at home.